Hey everyone in the YouTube world, it's Craig from Flying Wheels. Welcome to my Flying Wheels YouTube channel. You guys have stumbled across the right channel if you are interested at all in anything auto related. So make sure to hit that subscribe button down below. You know the game, take a guess what's behind me. I haven't showed this thing off in a long time. So long so that it's starting to collect dust and trash. What kind of car is it? Can you guys guess? Can you guess the engine? Well, anyway, comments down below. So a couple months ago, I went and bought a Saab Aero convertible. I went Saab shopping because I wanted a convertible. Completely forgot that I even made the video. So, without further ado, here is my Saab auction video. Let's get going. Hey everyone out there in the YouTube world, it's Craig from Flying Wheels. You'll never guess in a million years what I'm driving today, but you know the game. Instead of 10 points, I'm going to give 20 points to the winner if you can guess what am I driving today. What is the car I'm driving today? I'm not going to give you any more hints. I'm not going to move the camera around. All right, let's get started. Spring is here. It's still super, super cold, but spring is here, which means we need to be having our toys already. We should be already having our Mustangs and our Camaros and our Convertibles and our Corvettes. Anything we want to sell in the next few months, we should have them already because the prices are just going to skyrocket if they have not already skyrocketed. So we're heading to the auction now. We're going to go check out some cars. There's a bunch of Saab Convertibles. I love Saab Convertibles. I love Saabs in general because you get the luxury, you get the sport feel that you get out of Mercedes and Audi and Mercedes, Audi, and BMW for a fraction of the price. I love Saabs. I've always loved Saabs ever since the old 900 SEs. They're just reliable and they're fun and they're cheap and they're just a cool car. So there's a bunch of convertible Saabs going through the auction today that we're going to go check out. All right, I'm just going to give it up. If you guys haven't already commented what I'm driving, make sure you comment right now. Take your guesses. I'm driving a 97 GMC Savannah, one of those high tops. I freaking love these things. Anybody else love these as much as I do? Look at all the space. First of all, the driver's seat has a cooler next to it. But I've bought so many of these things just because it's good to have one on hand all the time because you can take them to concerts, you can take them to the beach and park at the beach, you can sleep somewhere. I've gone out in the city of Boston a few times and I've taken this into the city, parked it, slept in it, driven home in the morning. I love them and they're short money. So if you have never owned a GMC Savannah high top camper van, I highly recommend you buy one. Like this one right here, if you look, was $1,195, 150,000 miles, clean as a whistle, remote starter, and it's comfortable, so comfortable. I have armrests and everything. All right, back to the show. Let's go buy some Saabs. Hey everyone out there in the YouTube world, it's Craig from Flying Wheels. I'm at the auction again today. You can see there are thousands of cars around me. Spring just started last week, so now we're in the spring mode. I've already had my tax cars, they're already selling. Now I need to think spring. I actually should have been ahead of the ball, already been buying my convertibles and toys. I haven't really, so I'm here today buying some Saabs. I want some Saab convertibles. You can see behind me I have an 02 with 64,000 miles, old school one. These are pretty desirable because they're not around anymore, especially with 64,000 miles in a 5-speed transmission. That's the car everybody wants. If you remember those old 900 SEs, tons of fun, super reliable, 250,000 miles out of every car normally. Then they changed up in like 99, I think, to this generation, or 98, or around there, I forget. But anyway, yeah, these 96, I think they changed the 900 and then they went to the 93. So anyway, I would love to buy this car today because you don't see many of them on the road anymore and they're pretty universal to any generation. An older man can buy it, enjoy it, a woman can buy it, enjoy it, I can drive it and have fun with it, or even a kid can buy it and have a good time with it and have a reliable car because it's not a ton of money. Then the next one I have here is the high output turbo 2.0 Saab convertible. They changed the body style, you know, for Wave, I know you want to be part of it. Every video, every week. They changed the body style in 04. This one has 97,000 miles. They changed the body style in 03, 04 for the convertibles. The 03 convertibles are still this generation. So I'm looking at that one right there too. Automatic, 97,000 miles. And the last one, base model, 05 2.0, low turbo, automatic, 85,000 miles going through today is right here. So this is running through as well. So I'm going to check them all out. You can compare them to the BMW convertibles. You can compare them to the Mercedes convertibles. I would choose those hands over fist every day versus the Mercedes convertibles and even the Audi convertibles because the Audi tops never ever work. The Saab tops, marginal. The older generations have a lot of problems with. The newers I haven't had so much trouble with. And Mercedes, they're just so high maintenance that I don't even buy them. So I can buy a Saab convertible for a fraction of the price, still get all the performance, the luxury out of it, and it's again, like I said, a fraction of the cost of a Mercedes, BMW, or Audi. Audis have awful transmissions. I've had great luck with Saabs, and you know, for not a lot of money, it's a pretty easy sell for me. So that's what I'm here for today. I'm here to fill my lot up with some toys, and there were so many Saabs today that's what I'm focusing on. Saab, and more Saab. So right here we have an 04 with 97,000 miles, convertible. Is it an Aero? I hope so. It is not. It is a high-powered turbo though. And then we have one right in front of it going through with low miles, automatic, 81,000 miles. This is an 05 automatic, low-powered turbo. And then this is actually one of my favorites of the day. Saab 9.3, the old school one, 5-speed transmission, 02 with 64,000 miles.
It's still an $8 grand.
SE silver with gray interior and a blue top is a rare combination. You don't see many of these anymore, especially with that mileage.
39. You guys are out now. Get a bone, get a bone, get a bone, now. Got a bump on the fourth, 39.5. Give me $4 grand, guys. Anyone else?
It's already at $4,000. I was thinking it would be a $4,000 to $4,500 car retail after I inspect it, after I fix it, after I clean everything. That's a pretty rare combination. You don't see those anymore, especially with that kind of mileage. Is that car worth it though? All right, let's check out the 05 at 80,000 miles. Now this is like a base model convertible. Still triple black though, pretty neat.
48. Is it yes, sir? I got 48. 48, give it a 9, give it a 9. Give it a visor. Got a 1,000. Can't tell me. 45 grand. One more time. Look at the miles, guys. 3,900.
That one right there sold for $4,500, which also seems expensive. That might be a $600 to $6,500 car retail. I don't know though, this seems high. And it's not quite spring, it is spring, but it's still pretty cold out, so people shouldn't be in convertible mode yet. There's an 04 with 97,000 miles. Current bid is at $4,300. 3,800 doesn't seem unreasonable. Has under 100,000 miles, and it's a super clean car. I buy a ton of Saabs. People love them, and they're not a lot of money. Those kind of seem like a lot of money, but all of them had under 100,000 miles. Typically, the ones I buy are around 110 to 125, upwards to even 160,000, which brings the price down significantly. Were those worth it? I don't really know. I don't buy them under 100K, and I don't see them that often either. Super windy day, early spring, cold as hell. So I'm assuming my hair's all over the place. Well, whatever. I scanned the VIN on the car, so it will give me prices of what it should go for at auction, as well as brief vehicle history. So just after scanning the barcode, it shows that we have 2 owners, 98,000 miles was last reported mileage, and I should pay around $7,100 with 114,000 miles. This is 98,000 miles, so hopefully I can get it for around there. 05 Saab 9.3 convertible, 145,000 miles, 5-speed transmission. High output turbo, black top, beige interior.
13, get it to 14, roll. Look how clean. 13, 14, look how clean. Look at the clean top. 13, 14, 14, 15, 15, 16, 16. You're going to make money. 16, 17, 17, 1600.
So I'm at the auction today looking for Saabs. So I got so caught up bidding on a Saab convertible that I actually missed the Audi that I really wanted to buy. I didn't know the Audi was here. I knew the Saabs were here, so I'm here for Saab convertibles. The Audi just happened to be here, and I looked at it beforehand, and I wanted it, but I was bidding on another car, and I couldn't be in 2 lanes at once, and I didn't realize the Audi was going through at the same time. So every once in a while, you miss out on something at the auction, and you just get that feeling of sadness for the one that got away. And that's the one I'm going to think about all week, that Audi S6. I don't think I've ever seen actually an Audi S6 V10 at the auction. And just driving it from first gear to second gear really put such a smile on my face. So Audi convertibles, super cool looking, really classy, fun cars to drive. I have had several. Let's just say I've had 4. all 4 have had transmission issues. I don't think I've really seen them in a manual transmission. I prefer an Audi in a manual transmission. I don't really like the Volkswagen products in automatic. I have had just nightmares of a time with them. So every Audi convertible I've owned has been a front wheel drive. Very rarely do I see a convertible in Quattro. I don't even know if they make them that way. But I've had transmission issues and top issues. If I can get the top to work in them, I'm lucky. So I don't even buy them. If I see an Audi convertible, I stay away. I do buy Audis in general, but Audi convertible, cabriolet, automatics, I stay away. I steer clear of them. The Mercedes convertibles, cool looking, but they can get dated looking. So I have trouble selling those because even an 05 Saab looks pretty neat, decent price. An 05 Mercedes, they can tend to get a little gaudy, you know, with the chrome wheels or any upgrades that people did to them back then. So I don't buy too many Mercedes convertibles either. Also, they're just a freaking pain in the ass to work on. They have so many issues that I don't know how to fix. So I have to send them to a Mercedes professional to take care of for me, and then the cost is through the roof. And then we go to the BMW convertibles. Love them. I have no problem with a BMW convertible. So I've had all the way down from the like E36 or the 90s BMW convertibles up to recent. I have a great time with them. They're cool, they're classy, they're fun, they're sporty. They're an easy sell, but they're way more money than Saab convertibles. So that's why I buy the Saab. You get the leather, you get the sport, you get the turbo. They're pretty reliable. They're not very expensive to fix. Most of the work I can do myself in-house. And then I've never had an issue with the transmission. Out of all of them that I've ever owned, I've never had a transmission issue. I have replaced turbos in them, but that's extremely rare. And even engine problems, I don't really have any engine issues with them either. The thing I do tend to see is like worn leather seating. So a lot of times the leather seats get a little ripped up. Here's the one I did buy. This is the 04 Saab 9.3 Aero with 118,000 miles. So with the Aero, you get the better wheels, HID headlights, high output turbo. It is an automatic, which is going to be easier for me to sell, but Saab owners actually typically prefer a 5-speed or a 6-speed manual transmission. Here's what you're getting with the interior, the two-tone. You can see the sport sides. I do have some ripping here and like a little bit of wear there, which is almost always in the convertible Saabs that I buy. It just seems so typical. It's an automatic. You get like the paddle shifters on the steering wheel with the Aero as well. Black top, black body, beige interior. Body is phenomenal. Hopefully I can just put some fluid in, find the leak, and the top works. I hope, because I can hear the engine, the motors moving when I was pushing the button. We're going to start buffing the car. You can see the headlights are pretty cloudy. The hood's pretty dull, but we started buffing it just to this side. You can see the difference between the two from here to here. So the whole car is starting to come back already. This is my favorite part back here. It's already done. You can see the gloss off the side from where we buffed already. This car's gonna come out really nice when we're finished. Hey, so here it is. Final product, 04 Saab 9.3 Aero. We ended up going through the whole thing, buffed the whole car out. Came out pretty nice. I mean, it's been in the dirt, you know, wind, dust, rain, all that stuff, so it's dirty again. But we did have it all detailed up. The seat was what was really bad, and I got a color matched like leather. You can kind of see it's off a little bit. That's probably because I'm mentioning it to you. Anybody looking at it hasn't noticed. But the car turned out to be pretty good once we finished with it. It's up for sale for $39.95, which for a Saab, I mean, you saw what Saabs are going for. Auction is fairly cheap, and it's an Aero model, so it's a ton of fun to drive. What we ended up doing to it was state inspection, light bulb, battery, wipers. We did an exhaust repair, rear brake pads. So the car turned out to be pretty good. You know, at least I have a toy for the summer till it sells. It's for sale if anybody wants it. Hit me up, let me know. Otherwise, subscribe down below for more car videos. See you later, everybody. Adios.